Hello and welcome back to Chulip. This is a bonus video. I'm going to be showing you a tour of the factory and the surrounding area, starting with these shady trees. This is basically the trash can for this area. You can find all sorts of stuff in here, including a tire, which is pretty rare to get out of these trees, but it's very valuable. So you can get some valuable selling items. It's also highly likely that you're going to find poop. I find that you have a higher chance of getting poop out of these trees than out of any other trash can in the game. Eventually you'll get a message that says something must be here. If you keep persistently checking the trees after that message, you can still find other things, including a go-go comic, which is pretty expensive and it's very valuable to have. Whoa. Getting lucky so far. You can also find healing items like the hot sweet potato. We'll check around here a little bit more. Something must be here. There's one more area for shady trees, which is over here by our teacher here. Something must be here. Sometimes if you get nothing, you get the message nothing exciting. You can also find cigarettes in that bush there. Here is a map of the factory. The factory was founded in 1946. It is composed of sections 1 through 99. More than 10,000 employees work here every day. The exercise that we do each morning is called X Triangle Circle X exercise, and if you make a mistake, workers will make fun of you. Right next to it on the board here, now hiring, good money plus benefits, manager special, refer your friend to us and become a one-day manager. You can see a telephone down there that I think is just fake numbers, fake symbols. I see what could be some Japanese symbols in there, but it's too blurry. Hiring. Male over 30. Hours, 8 hours. Paid vacation, over 30 days. Wage, over 200,000 Z. One-day manager special. Get a one-day manager pass when you refer your friend to us. There's that board. This sign over here says Heno Cola. The Japanese name of Funny Bone Factory is Heno Factory, just Heno Factory, which is referring to the faces of the workers. So Funny Cola would be Heno Cola. Graffiti over here. Someone's bad handwriting. King with a loose screw is unhappy. He walks around at 2 a.m. as if he were sleepwalking. Security A. Graffiti. I'm a student at local junior high. I have no girlfriend. Does someone want to date me? I'm waiting at the production section from 2 to 3 a.m. From Jigsaw. Let me come over here and show you the water fountain real quick. This fountain will heal 12 hearts. It's the highest that any water fountain in the game heals. Graffiti. Why do the workers and the security guards get paid the same? The security guards are so lazy sometimes. Give me a raise, employee A. That's all the graffiti around, and the one other thing we can look at here, this is an employee apartment. Don't come in. Please let me use it. Okay, maybe this one time. This is how we use the bathroom. My friend Ad Balloon cleaned the dirty restroom for me. You must kiss Ad Balloon to use this restroom, although we're not going to use it right now. We've got a little bit of time before the factory workers come in for the day. I'll show you the train station. It's right over here. Not much to see. Here's the train schedule. Not that many trains come or go from here. So let's just wait for the factory workers to come out and start their day. They'll be out any second. Here they are. So she's here. And here come the workers. Good morning, workers. This is Funny Bone Factory Morning Radio. Be friendly, be healthy, and be flexible. Let's work hard while keeping rules in mind. Welcome. You are Chuck. You referred a new hire to us. We were waiting for you. Let's begin our manager for a day tour. Let's go. I'm showing you the tour as manager for a day because once you switch to the president, you can't really talk to the workers anymore. Okay, manager? My name is Henoko Henomura. I'm a chief. I'll be showing you around the factory today. Now, let's start the tour. And in we go. We change into our uniform and follow the workers in. Sorry if you heard some noises there. This is the vault chief. He puts in the codes for where the train is going to go. There are 4 sections in the factory that you can access on the tour, plus 1/5 section that you need to know the combination to get to. Throughout this playthrough, you've seen the numbers always start with 8. That's not always true for each playthrough. The numbers can be pretty much anything. The only number that matters is the one all the way on the right. So we're going to section 2. Or the first section. Here we are. And it's time for the funny bone exercise. Good morning, everyone. Manager for a day, Chuck, is visiting us today. Please be nice to him. Well then, let's do our usual morning exercise. Funny bone exercise number 1. Start. No one's really cracked the code for this, but I just like to mash buttons, so right now I'm mashing X. Remember they said it was the X, triangle, circle, X exercise. I'm hitting triangle now. And now I'm hitting circle. And now I'm hitting X. And that's the funny bone morning exercise. If you fail that, you take 14 points of damage, which is a lot, because the factory residents can do a lot of damage. The manager did the funny bone exercise perfectly. This sweet potato is for you. And we get a free cold sweet potato. I'm going to try to move fast so I can show you what everybody says. Safety first. Let's start working. Please feel free to look around, manager. And indeed I will. I'm employee number 892. Good morning, manager. I'm Henoro Hinoyama, operation chief. Could you please do me a favor? Can you deliver this letter to my friend in Scarecrow Field? Thank you very much. If that's the first time you've talked to him, he will give you a funny letter. I'm employee number 892. Good morning, manager. Same thing. I'm employee number 899. Promotion depends on ability. There are 10 ranks. From the lowest, subordinate class, unit chief class, section manager class, project manager class, and the highest is the president class. I'm a manager in the lunch order section. Skipped a few ranks there. I'm employee number 898. I'm a good manager. I pay attention. Our job here is to build a new factory by using the parts from the section next door. If you talk to her before it's time, please feel free to look around, manager. Everyone here is the section manager class. They are young and work very hard. I'm employee number 896. My job is to level the ground. I'm the manager of the leveling work. Good morning, manager. You can count on me with the security of this factory. I'll investigate anything suspicious. Please exit the factory when your shift ends. Guests are no exception. The security guard in each area will say the exact same thing. I'm employee number 894. You're just a manager for a day, so you can't be promoted. But I, on the other hand, will. I will be president someday. If you come over here, there is a poster. Factory information. Name, Funny Bone Factory. Number, 892. Chief Manager, Henoro Hinoyama. Duration, TBA. Get him in a minute. I'm employee number 895. We're building a new factory. And then new employees will work here. We used to be new hires too. I still remember what it was like. I'm employee number 900. I manage this concrete bag section. Good day, sir. If the guard for this section is lazy, the concrete bag section manager will tell you. I'm employee number 897. My job is to mix the concrete right. I manage this section. Is Wheelbarrow Guy ready to talk to yet? Unfortunately, if this guy gets stuck in an animation, you can't talk to him. If I miss him, I'll get him later, at the end of the episode. I'm employee number 893. When you get promoted, you'll get to a different department. If you keep getting promoted, you can be the president class. You should start working here. You can climb up the ladder of success. And that's everything to see in Section 1. We should be whisked away to Section 2 any moment now. You get barely just enough time to see everything. Manager of the day, it's about time. Now we'll view an operating factory. Please feel free to look around, manager. Everyone here is in the subordinate class. They are all new to our company. I'm employee number 909. This section takes care of rejected parts from the next section. We make new parts from any rejects. I just wish payday would come soon. This is the only section that has a little subsection here. Here's Bataillon. I'm employee number 9976. Oh? The manager of the day is Chuck? You are good. I'm still a subordinate. Huh. To be honest, I don't like this work environment. I'm employee number 903. When I drink funny cola, I can't help thinking about work. I wonder why. Either way, my goal is to get promoted, so I guess it's okay. Uh-oh. I'm employee number 905. If I keep working like I do now, I'll get a promotion. I look forward to life in my bright future. I'm employee number 906. Everyone here is a new subordinate, but I'll be promoted before the others. I was the top of the class in my school. I'll be here too. I'm employee number 902. I heard that drinking funny cola daily is good for you. I feel like I can work forever after I drink it. By the way, manager, today's security guard is lazy. Please tell him to work harder. So this is the guy in Section 2 who will tell you about the lazy security guard. Over here you've got a poster, worker evaluation. Henoyama 3 stars, Henotsuka 2 stars, Henomura 6 stars, Henoya 1 star. I'm employee number 904. Funny Cola is the soft drink of Funny Bone Bottlers. I've been drinking it since I was a student. I drink one every day in the afternoon. I'm employee number 907. I'm new, sir. Nice to meet you, sir. I heard that we don't have a company president. I'm worried knowing that I'm working for a company without it. So now we know that there is no president. So much for the president class. I'm employee number 901. I wonder if I really get a special vacation. I'm employee number 908. A special vacation will be awarded to a hard worker. So I work each day and don't take time off. I can't wait. What kind of defeats the purpose, eh? Let's pull this valve. Don't pull this valve. That's it for Section 2. We should get taken to Section 3 any second now. There we go. Next, I'll show you a factory under demolition. Please feel free to look around, Manager. Everyone here is the Unit Chief class. Many of them have personal issues. I'm going to come as fast as I can over to this area, because this guy won't get into the wrecking ball until you see him get into the wrecking ball. I'm employee number 912. I heard the former manager of the vaults quit to work on a farm. I guess he could live a life like that. But I can't believe he gave up his position. He was high up there. Looks like this guy won't start working unless you're watching either. I'm employee number 917. By the way, Manager, the safe is at section 564. Did you know? Why don't we borrow funds and run to a remote island? Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Just a dream. Even though I know the safe combination. The vault manager runs the subway. No one gets close to the safe. I'm employee number 916. Destroy! Destroy! Who cares about managers? I'm happy being a unit chief. That's the guy who will tell you about the lazy guard if there is one in this area. I'm employee number 912. I heard the former manager of the vaults quit to— oh, we talked to this guy already. Whoops. Yes, yes. I'm employee number 913. I'm finally promoted to unit chief. But what is so good about being promoted? I wonder if I should quit. I feel empty. Ha. I drifted off again. I need to get back to work. Otherwise, they'll think I'm lazy. That's all there is to see in Section 3. They give you more than enough time to go over and get the wrecking ball guy if this area has the lazy guard. Now we'll wait until it's time to go to the next area. Next, we'll see a new site for a new factory. Please make yourself at home, Manager. Everyone here is an almost retiring manager. I'm employee number 922. I would like to retire after being science section manager. This place? We are preparing to build a new factory. I'm employee number 921. I would like to retire after being lunch section manager. Sometimes I wonder if I didn't work here, perhaps my life might have been better. I could have been an actor or a singer. I'm employee number 923. Yes, I'm retiring soon. Most of my colleagues are retired now. I wonder what they are doing now. I'm employee number 926. Now that I'm getting old, I think about my life. Someday new people will come to this place and build another factory? And then new workers at the new factory will work to get promoted? No, I'm not miserable. I'm just kind of lost. I'm employee number 927. Build and destroy, destroy and build again. Does that mean we are not creating anything after all? No, I'm not miserable. I'm just kind of lost. You can't talk to the guy in the bulldozer unless you fire that guy. He'll just keep doing that forever. There's an outhouse over there. You can examine it to get poop. I think if the guard is lazy in this area, you have to talk to the guy all the way at the top, at the back of the building section. But I don't know for sure, because what I do is if areas 1, 2, and 3 don't have a lazy guard, I just hide in this one. Time to call it a day. The factory hours are almost over. Let's go back to Funny Bone City. And everybody heads back into the train to go home for the day. Most of these workers live here, but we know that Bataillon does not. Heading back to 000. The factory doesn't change at night. You can stay over and sneak into the factory. The only thing that's different is that there's residents. There's nothing new to see. Here we are. It's 6 o'clock. If I can really quickly go read a Go-Go comic, there's one more thing to show you at the Funny Bone Factory. Oops. Remember, we got a couple of these for free. Oops! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to read a monthly comic. That's okay, we can fix that by just reading a couple more. Oh. But we just got a couple free Go-Go comics, so that's no big deal. Okay, let's read a monthly comic this time, bringing us to right before 12 midnight. Still miscalculated there. So let's use the Go-Go comic again. Sorry I'm getting so confused here. There we go. Now we're good. If you go and check the shady trees at about midnight, check this area of the shady trees, there's a guy. Comes out of the bushes, runs into the bathroom. Did you see? Did you see I hid it in the bathroom? You can't take it. Ah, but we can. Let's go see the bathroom. We will save this time. Found a money bag. Received 500Z. You can do that once per file. I'll meet you guys back here in just a moment to see the last area of the factory that we could not see on the tour. We're back. This is the last section of the factory, the area with the safe. Not a whole lot out here, but if you come back here before the safe is open, you get this picture. Our former president died from overwork. May he rest in peace, factory employees. And that's why there is no president. You can come up here, try to open the safe. You can turn it every which way, but nothing you do will work. To open the safe, you have to put the correct combination into the train. So let's do that to end off our factory tour. The correct combination is 1, 2. This is what the vault the vault chief has to do all day, every day, is just put numbers in. 3. 1, 2, 3. Going anywhere but the vault on the train skips you ahead by an hour, so make sure you're quick if you want to get this done in one night. Next section is 3, 2, 1. Right back in. The next section is 4, 4, 4, and the last section is where we just were. 5, 6, 4. And if you've done this correctly, the safe will pop open. You can now go in and walk around the safe. Picking this up will make you the boss. Chuck has become the president. And that will immediately take you out of the factory, so if you're planning on doing some kissing in there, make sure you do that last. Or don't do it at all, because it can take a lot of time. I'll meet you back here in just a bit so we can see how the dialogue changes now that we're the president. We're back. We're a little early because I wanted to show you that if you catch Hinomura very early, before she starts up her morning radio, you can actually talk to her. The factory tour has not opened yet. That dialogue is the same regardless of if you're one-day manager or the president. Good morning, workers. This is Funny Bone Factory Morning Radio. This part is the same. Employees only. Ha! Mr. President. Good morning, sir. Let's see my company. Yes, Mr. President. I, Chief Hinomura, will be with you today. Everything's the same here until we get to the funny bone exercises, so I'll be right back. Here we are. Good morning, everyone. Today, our President Chuck is here to watch us. No, to visit us. Please work hard as usual. Well then, funny bone exercise number 1. Start. Everything here is the same. I am going to fail this time so I can show you the failure dialogue. The only thing that changes in the dialogue if you complete or fail to complete the exercise is what they call you. So we already know that when we do it successfully, we get a cold sweet potato. But what happens if we do it wrong? The president can't even do the funny bone exercise? You get hurt. Safety first. Let's start working. And please feel free to look around, President. If you talk to any worker at this point, they will say the same thing. I'm employee number 827. Ha, Mr. President. Good morning, sir. Well, except this guy. That was a bad example. You can see I'm using a different file here. Good work. Thank you, Mr. President. Let's talk to somebody else. I'm employee number 834. Ha, Mr. President. Good morning, sir. And that's all they say. They will tell you about the guard if you talk to the right person in the right area. Good work. Thank you, Mr. President. Or alternatively... You're fired. What? I'm fired? You can fire anyone in the factory except for Chief Henomura and the guards. And they will just be replaced with somebody else the next day with the same number, same title, and same dialogue. And that's it for Funny Bone Factory. It's an interesting area. I wish you had more control over where you could go and when. But that's it. Hopefully I'll see you next time for another bonus video.